I think all are all in waiting room. They are all in now. Uh, hello, Sabita, Yoko, Jayalakshmi. You can hear us, right? Just
Yes,
checking.
sir. Yes,
All right.
yes, yes, sir. I
Hello, Jagadish Patel, sir. Can you hear us? All right. Thank you. We are just waiting for a few minutes so that all can log in. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, I
now?
can hear you now.
Oh, great.
Thank
Okay.
you. Okay, we'll start.
Yes.
Good evening, everyone. Namaste. As we gather here virtually for this momentous certification day, I'm filled with immense pride and profound sense of optimism. Look around you, or rather, look at the names on your screens. You are the catalysts, the innovators, the passionate educators who are shaping the future of learning and igniting the spark of innovation in young minds. Let me take this opportunity to welcome our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Shakilati Shamshu, who was formerly the Officer on Special Duty for New Education Policy in the Department of Higher Education, Ministry of Education. She has been the secretary to the committee to draft the national education policy. And she was also the nodal officer of the flagship Government of India scheme of National Mission of Teachers and Teaching. Madam, we are very much honored to have you here with us, and you are a powerful affirmation of the vital work of our STEAM ambassadors, which they are undertaking. We wholeheartedly welcome you.
Thank you. Thank you.
We also extend a warm welcome to the principals of various schools. We are expecting Sulkuma VS, principal of KV Ernakulam, the principal of Cochin Refinery School, Vinimohan K. Matthew, the vice principal and in head of the Cambridge division of the Indian School, Soumya Shankar Madam. We also have with us Jagdish S. Patel. He is the HOD of ICT of the Indian School, Wadi Kabir, Oman. Our Suresh Kumar sir, who is the HOD and ATL in charge of KV Ernakulam. Premlada Madam, who is the Vice Principal of Cochin Refinery School. Sadish Kumar sir, who is the HOD and ATL in charge of the Cochin Refinery School. We are also expecting Vijay Varghese Koikara Madam. She is the head and of the STEM and School Innovation Council, former headmistress, and now the head of the School Innovation Council of Rajagiri Public School, to be with us from the school heads. We also have industry experts, media partners, our dedicated bronze level ambassadors, highly enthusiastic studentpreneurs who have joined us. Your collective presence underscores the strength and interconnectedness of a growing global STEAM network. Tonight, we celebrate a significant milestone, the certification of our exceptional silver level STEAM ambassadors. These educators hailing from India and Oman have embarked on a rigorous journey, dedicating themselves to mastering advanced STEAM concepts and pedagogical approaches. Over the past 3 months, these silver ambassadors have delved deep into the fascinating world of Pico, ESP32 microcontrollers powered by MicroPython, explored the cutting edge realm of Edge AI, embraced the critical importance of integrating sustainable development goals into the curriculum. They have grasped complex challenges, collaborated on innovative solutions. Ultimately, they emerged as leaders equipped to empower the next generation of problem solvers. Their journey, facilitated by our comprehensive STEM Plus platform, including engaging videos, insightful knowledge questions, hands-on assignments, simulating challenges, have been a testament to their dedication and passion. Tonight is not just about celebrating our silver cohort, it's a celebration of our entire STEAM ecosystem. To our bronze level ambassadors, your foundational commitment to STEAM education is the backbone or the bedrock upon which the future innovation was built. To our studentpreneurs, when created our 1 year, very inspiring students, your curiosity and entrepreneurial spirit are the very embodiment of what we strive to cultivate. And to the parents who champion their children's passions, your support is invaluable. The inclusion of experts from companies and the media in our network will add another crucial dimension. It bridges the gap between academia and industry, providing our educators and students with real-world insights and opportunities. This interconnectedness is the strength of our global STEAM ambassador network, which is coming up as a vibrant community of learners, innovators, and thinkers. We understand that there are a lot of resources available to educators today, from a wealth of online courses to an increasing number of tinkering labs, maker spaces, However, the true power of a certified STEAM ambassador lies in your ability to go beyond simply providing access to these resources. Your role as a certified STEAM ambassador is to identify and nurture the bright, capable students within your classrooms and schools. It is to take them under your wing, to become their mentor, to guide them through the intricate steps of the innovation process. You are not just teachers, you are facilitators of transformation. We encourage you as educators to embrace the mindset of a founder, to identify pressing problems, and to work alongside your students to develop tangible solutions. At SteamCube, we are committed to supporting you in this journey, helping you develop your minimum viable product. Test it with real customers, iterate your design, ultimately bring your own innovative product to fruit. We will also support you in documenting your journey and showcasing your product to a wider audience. Many of you have completed both your silver and bronze levels in a single year, demonstrating remarkable dedication. Now we invite you to take the next step and join us in the gold level. Here you will evolve into a complete founder and educator. I repeat, a founder and educator, becoming a role model and a guiding light for the future innovators. You will have the opportunity to pursue patents, publications for your innovations, solidifying your place as a true leader in the field. Tonight, we celebrate your achievements, your dedication, and your commitment to shaping a bright future. To our newly certified silver level STEAM ambassadors, wear your badge with pride. You are now leaders in this vital moment. Let us continue to collaborate, to innovate, and to inspire. Together, we are igniting a spark that will illuminate the path of multiple students, generations to come. Welcome to an inspiring and exciting journey. Thank you very much. Now, I take this opportunity to invite my colleague Peter to speak to the audience.
Thanks, Georgie. Let me share my one slide that I want to show you. If all is well, you see this one slide. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I thought many of you on the call have been listening to my voice for many, many hours in the past months. And for those who also did the bronze, so even for more than many months. So I thought, let me keep it very, very short, because by now you're probably really fed up with me. But I will not let you go unless you listen one more time to actually three main points that I have seen and I have taken from these very, very inspiring lessons, not because of me, but because of you, the participants, and all the feedback that you have given on these lessons. And the first message that I want to give you is to keep on reflecting on the journey and the impact that you have and that you will have in this STEAM education. And what struck me very, very much is that as we progressed in the course, it was specifically the last more than 10 lessons where your creativity really became very apparent. And by that I mean, when I looked at your hands-on submissions on the game development and also on the SDG solutioning, so really the last lessons, but also for the game development, I noticed that many of you started to not just mimic or do exactly what was seen in the video, but you started to become creative. I saw it when I looked at the interaction that you built in the computer, the user interface, at a very simple user interface that you created. And for me, this was really very nice to see that you've started to become very innovative by default almost, in order to make your hands-on activities more interesting. So I thought was really very nice, and certainly for me, it's very much a telltale that the lessons, to make them more integrated into the life and into the world of both students and teachers and your environment, is much more appealing than simply just coding or you're doing little projects. Of course, to do that, you must have a certain fundamental understanding of the sensors, the actuators, and how you drive them through the different programs and platforms. Now, do not underestimate yourself, because if you look at the whole trajectory, you have been mastering 3 different platforms: the Arduino in the bronze, the Raspberry Pi Pico in the silver, and the ESP platform in the silver. So those are 3 platforms, 3, quite honestly, of the 4 main platforms that you see in microcontrollers. So you cover 75% of the market. So that's very important. Secondly, you've mastered 2 main modern programming languages, C++ and Python. So that's very, very strong. Don't underestimate that knowledge that you have. There are very few people around you who have that type of mastery. So we have gone through a lot in a very short time. So really, you can congratulate yourself in achieving all of that. So reflect on that and be proud of the badge that and the certification that you will get. But of course, it's the beginning of the journey. So this is the second part. Now it's up to you to really go and get into your classrooms, into your schools, and, as I said it here, embrace the power of interdisciplinary thinking. So STEAM is all about the different disciplines coming together. And much too often, I still see around the globe that STEAM is chopped into its different parts in the schools. So it's still the old way of teaching STEAM, a little bit of technology, a lot of physics, a lot of biology. So it's not this interdisciplinary action that you need to do. And I've heard it throughout the past months, often from you. The most difficult part in STEAM education is actually connecting the virtual world with the physical world. The physical world, because you need to be very precise in building these projects. And you know that, in each of the video, I always use the no panic slides, where you have to sit back, think about what you have done. If it doesn't work, you just think again, you understand what's happening, and keep on finding and looking for the issue. And looking for issues, solving the issues is really the most important part. As I said at the very beginning, it's never the purpose that you are ready to go and apply for a job at Google and be a top programmer. Because programming, quite honestly, that is something that will gradually disappear. And we've heard it from many industry leaders, from really high-end companies, who say, don't let your kids go and teach them how to code, because we have low-code systems, we have zero-code platforms, and soon, indeed, pure hardcore coding will be something of the past. And then you can ask yourself, but what will it be? Well, the focus will be more on the engineering mindset. Actually, the focus will be on 2 things. On a short notice, we all know that artificial intelligence is great, but it's very bad at this moment. It will improve, but at this moment, it's still very bad in bug fixing and in finding mistakes in coding. A human person with a critical mind, what we have seen in our lessons, will be for the short and medium term still very important. But the engineering mindset is going to be the basis, because we still need to build products, we still need to build solutions, and the engineering, that is going to be more and more important. It's the actual physical representation of a solution will be more important. And this brings me to my third point, because it's up to you to become, and many of you already are, but continue to grow as inspiring, passionate STEAM advocates and innovators. Because if you are passionate about the job you're doing, about bringing STEM and STEAM into your classroom, work with your students on solutions for the big problems that this world is facing, then you will have an incredible life. You will have a great deal amount of fun in the way that you will give lessons to your future innovators. Plant the seeds in their minds. They call it a seminal mind. That is what your main task is going to be. It's not to make them the best programmers of the world, but it's to make them innovators and advocates of innovation in this world, for making this a better place for our future generations. So with this, that's I would say, my combined message to you, and I hope this was inspiring enough to keep on going, because as I said, it's still the beginning and it's not the end of our trajectory. And I think that was 5 minutes.
Thank you. Thank you, Peter. Yeah, we had a very inspiring words from you. We all know that Peter has played a very vital role in designing the curriculum for both the courses. Not only designing, he was there in the center to instruct and to evaluate and bring a lot of discipline into the system. Let's see, the meeting is going in a different direction, because we have guests who have come. So for them, have to understand what exactly has resulted out of 1 year doing this program. Especially the chief guest, madam, she was instrumental for designing this MEP, and that is why we thought she is the best chief guest for this occasion, to understand whether we are doing what they have visualized 5 years or 6 years back. So next is very interesting. We would like to prototype some of the presentations from the silver level ambassadors. So the platform is open to 4 such presentations. As we should make clear that they were not only learning, they finally ended up, after the silver courses, the 20 modules, they landed up in identifying a pressing problem, and they have started developing their prototype. So here is an opportunity for them to present the prototypes in front of you, esteemed audience today, one by one, and then we will be able to speak on that. So first, we invite, as per the list given to me, Sabida, teacher and team. There are 3: Sabida, Remia, and Leda. So the platform is here. So you don't have to worry about the presentation. The presentation and video, everything is played here. So you need only to speak about the problem, the solution, and things. So we are not wasting much of time. So let's start one by one.
Audible, sir?
Yeah, you're audible. And Peter, can you give the presentation right to me so that I can open the presentation from here and I can share it?
Yep.
Thank you.
So we have StudentPreneurs here, so they can also, from the 8th standard students, they can see how their teachers are making prototypes, so they can also make prototypes in the next year, the coming months. So it'd be a great lesson for all of you to understand how prototyping is done.
Can I start?
We have 11. We have 11 STEAM ambassadors, silver level certified. Some of them are presenting today.
Anil sir, can I?
So we go to the first team, Anish. The team that I called up was Sabita
All
and
right.
team,
Okay.
so you can
Okay.
go to
Fine.
their slide first. So it's not in the order, so I'll come back to the order. So this is the first presentation. Yes, Sabita ma'am, the floor is yours.
Respected Peter sir, dear George sir, Anil sir, and esteemed guest Dr. Shakila ma'am, and my dear co-learners, good evening to all. You know, road safety remains a critical issue worldwide. Millions of accidents occurring annually due to preventable causes such as impaired driving and lack of situational awareness. Among these, drunk driver is one of the most dangerous behavior. According to global traffic safety reports, alcohol impaired drivers are responsible for fatal road accidents. Simultaneously, blind spot areas that are not visible to the driver through mirrors pose a serious risk. To tackle these problems, we, the team of three teachers, myself, Sabita from Vidyodaya, and Remya from Bhavans Kakanad, then Ms. Leta Ramakrishnan from PM Sri Kendra Vidyalaya Ramavarmapuram, developed a dual safety system which includes drunk driving detection and blind spot monitoring. The blind spot detection system utilizes an ESP32 cam to monitor blind spot. If a living object is detected in the blind zone, the system alerts the driver through a buzzer or LED blinking. We can add monitor also to prevent potential collision. This low-cost solution is particularly beneficial for heavy vehicles that lack 360-degree camera system due to high cost. The drunk driver detection system incorporates an alcohol detection gas sensor. Now we are using MQ3 sensor to determine whether the driver is intoxicated. If alcohol levels exceed a predefined threshold, the system prevents the vehicles from starting or stops if it's already in motion to ensure the safety. In our working model, it just stop the vehicle if alcohol's presence is detected. The components we have used to create the working model is Raspberry Pi Pico as a microcontroller, ESP32 cam module, buzzer, gear motor, and relay channel, gas sensor, etc. And we can add a display screen for real-time image feedback if it is needed. By integrating this technology, the system provides an affordable and efficient alternative to expensive surveillance solution in heavy vehicles, helping to reduce accidents and improve road safety. Let me conclude with one more sentence. This blind spot detection and drunk driver prevention system is low cost, effective solution aimed at enhancing road safety. And also, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the entire team of SteamCube Private Limited for the incredible Silver Level Ambassador course experience, especially our tutor Peter sir, coordinators Joy sir and Anish sir, for your guidance, support, and enthusiasm made for this journey, both meaningful and inspiring. I'm truly grateful to the opportunity and the knowledge I have gained. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
So the prototype, we'll present the prototype, what they have done.
If you want, you can.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, I will. So this is our problem, road safety, road accidents due to blind spot. Then this is the prototype to detect the object. ESP32 cam we are using to detect the object. Then we can add a buzzer and a display screen also. This is the working model of alcohol detection. Now the vehicle is moving. If the alcohol is detected, you can see the output on the screen. The now alcohol is detected, so the system will not allow to move the vehicle. That is the working model. You can see on the screen alcohol is detected, stopping the vehicle. So this is our system, blind spot detection and a drunk driver detection system. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
So thank you very much. This is the prototype. So let us, all of us together, we are greatly congratulating you for learning this short time and then presenting in front of one of the best audiences that can be available to see this prototype. So congratulations, team. So we are moving to the next presentation. That is Pavitra and Poonam, the first slide. You can go to the first team. Pavitra, And Poonam, if you are ready, they are from Indian School, Wadi Kabir, Oman. And let me say that the previous team, actually, two are BTech engineers, one is an MCA candidate. But this team is different. Pavitra is a computer science teacher. She has a computer science background. But Poonam Kumari, she is from a science background. So let us see how they have come to the prototype. The floor is yours, Pavitra and Poonam.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, Shakila ma'am. Good evening, Georgie sir, Nisha and Peter, and everyone present here. So, our prototype is basically smart and sustainable urban farming for food security. So, the problem statement is develop an AI-powered smart urban farming system for Oman. Basically, we are from Oman, so here is a water scarcity all the time. That is to autonomously optimize environmental conditions in vertical farms or rooftop gardens using real-time sensor data, temperature, humidity, rainfall, UV, soil moisture to enhance the food security, promote sustainable urban agriculture, and conserve resources in a potentially water-scarce environment. As I said before, Oman has having a very less rainfall throughout the year, so that is the basically problem statement. Proposed solution is leveraging real-time data from DHT, rain, UV, and soil moisture sensors. An AI control system will autonomously manage environmental parameters within urban vertical farms and rooftop gardens in Oman. This optimizes crop growth, minimizes water energy use, reduces reliance on imports, promote urban sustainability, and directly addresses food security challenges in a potentially resource limited environment. Because in Oman, crop cultivation is not happening, and if it is happening, it's a very low level scale. So the problem, that is why the solution is for toward the rooftop gardens and vertical, because we are going forward for the urbanization of the most of the areas. So that is why we have done this. So we are using sensors. We have used DHT sensor, uh, temperature and
Yeah. Can you
humidity,
show the prototype?
and within the control environment. Yes.
Can I move to?
Yeah, you can move to the prototype.
Yes, yes, sir, please.
Yeah, sure.
So this is basically DHT sensor is there, rain sensor is there, UV, soil moisture, and AI control. It is an automated system. So basically, when we are running the program, the DHT, it is monitoring temperature and humidity within the control environment, adjusting ventilation and watering. So when we actually, before it was giving the water pump, that is giving, when we are giving the rain, it detects rainfall and automatically adjusts the irrigation system, so conserving water also, because rainfall is less in this area. Then UV sensor is for UV light, potentially optimizing lighting condition, so that the specific crop according to that growth of that particular crop. Soil moisture, it is basically direct giving direct feedback on the water content on the basis of soil texture, because the soil texture in Oman is very much different from the other areas. So that is the basic context. So Oman context come for potentially water scarce environment, promote urban greening, and reduces reliance on imported food. That was the basic idea. And it has SDG 2, SDG 11 and 13. SDG 2 for toward hunger, SDG 11 for sustainable cities and communities, and SDG 13 for climate action. That was the main idea behind it. Is a working model of us. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Good. Good. Congratulations. Good show.
Thank you.
For all watching here, please understand these are educators which does not have a tinkering lab in the school. They have been with us for 1 year. They have bought the kits of their own. They have studied this and then they are coming forward. So special congratulations to both of you. Let us move to the next team.
Yes, Georgie sir, I really want to thank actually Peter, because I think especially for me, I'm not from computer science, so whatever I have learned about coding, everything is from here, from the SteamCube. Thank you so much for that, Peter. I really appreciate that, and Georgie sir and Anisha for always there, and especially as I said before, also Georgie sir for the prompt response all the time. Thank you very much.
Please don't run away. Stay with us. Lot more to learn.
Yeah, thank you.
Right, next.
All right. Next is who is the next one? Justin or? All right.
Justin. This particular gentleman, physics teacher, is a physics teacher, Justin K. John. He is from the state SCRT. He is the only teacher from the state NCRT. These Pune teacher and Pavitra teacher, they are from the Cambridge curriculum following school. Now, over to you, Justin sir.
Okay. Thank you, Joy sir. And good evening, Joy sir, Peter sir, Shakila madam, Anish sir. And actually, I'm doing a project of bending and uprooting of plantain crops due to the heavy wind. The problem statement is that climate change has intensified and extreme weather events such as a heavy rainfall and strong winds severely affecting the agriculture in Kerala, particularly in the plantain farming. Plantain crops with their shallow roots and tall and delicate stems are highly prone to bending and uprooting such as conditions. This has led to devastating losses of farmers, especially during the key harvest seasons like Onam. For instance, in 2020 alone, Wayanad district reported the destruction of over 7 lakh banana plants just before the Onam festival, causing a financial loss of approximately 2.8 crores. In other incidents, nearly 90,000 banana plants were destroyed across the state due to heavy rainfall and soil saturations, contributing to the total agricultural loss or exceeding 13 crores. These recurring damages not only cripple the livelihood of small and medium-scale farmers, but also disrupt the market supply chains. Despite the frequency and severity of such losses, farmers currently lack real-time monitoring tools to detect the early signs of plant stress, such as tilt or soil oversaturations, that could enable timely preventive actions. The absence of such systems forces them to rely solely on experience and manual observations, which are often insufficient against the fast-changing weather patterns. There is an urgent need for an affordable, farmer-friendly monitoring solution that can provide the real-time alerts that can help to prevent the damage before it becomes irreversible. By addressing this gap, we can protect the crop yields, reduce the economic losses, and support the sustainability of plantain farming in Kerala, aligning closely with the goals of UN Sustainable Development Goal number 13, climate actions. And the proposed solution says the project is used by Raspberry Pi Pico with an ADXL 335 accelerometer and a soil moisture sensor to monitor the plantain crops for tilt and root instability. When tilt or moisture level exceeds safe limits, the system triggers alerts via buzzer or LED, helping the farmers take timely actions to prevent the bending or uprooting. The system is a low-cost, scalable, and support climate-resilient farm under UN SDG 13. Sir, can you? Okay. Okay, this is a code that I'm using. I'm using ADXL sensor. Actually, it's much more blur. Okay, this is a sensor that I'm using. I'm Raspberry Pi Pico, 2 LEDs, an ADXL sensor, and one soil moisture sensor that I'm using. ADXL sensor, soil moisture sensor, and a buzzer. In the present conditions, it is showing the tilt value is 62,000 and soil moisture value is 65,000 value. When the ADXL sensor is tilted, it will show some varied value, and the buzzer will indicate some signs, and LED will shows us red. This is a normal condition when it is not tilted. When the plantain crops are tilted, yes, now it is tilting. It is, gives some alert into the screen. The plant is at a risk. The plant is at risk, and the red LED will glow. Okay. Similarly, when the soil moisture value increases, then also it will indicate the red sign, and the buzzer will turn on. not showing plant at risk. The soil moisture values also increases. Then also it shows some red sign, and it will indicates the plant at risk. So it can easily find the bending and uprooting of plant end due to heavy rain and wind. Thank you.
Good. Congratulations. As I told you, for all others listening, he is a physics teacher, but showing a lot of passion towards coding and connecting and circuits and all. For all of us to understand, this is only a prototype. The next stage, those who are coming into the gold level will be moving to the minimum viable product, which will be very close to the customer. So that's the gold level that will come in. So congratulations again, Justil sir. And one more thing is, for Shakila ma'am, Justil comes from Edatua, from Alapi. So his project, as Poonam and saying about Oman, his project also is going to be a good, highly beneficial for the farmers of Kuttanak. Right. Thank you very much. Sit back, relax. Next. The fourth presentation, the final presentation of today, we have Anu Jose. She is an engineer. She is from Indian School, CBSE section, Indian School, Vadikali. Over to you, Anu. Unmute.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, Georgie sir, Anish sir, Peter, and Shakila ma'am, and my HOD is also there, Patil sir. So this is my super challenge project, that is smart home. It's a prototype only. It's original. Not I didn't use any original components. I use only prototype components. That means instead of bulb, I have used LED, all those things. So this is just a smart home prototype. And the problem statement is many homes lack automation, leading to energy waste and reducing safety. This project aims to create a smart home system that allows remote control of devices, monitors temperatures, detects motion, and captures images using sensors and microcontrollers, making homes safer, smarter, and more efficient. And the smart home automation system is an innovative project designed to enhance the efficiency, comfort, and security of modern living spaces by leveraging the power of embedded systems and IoT technologies. Actually, I'm basically from an embedded system background, so I would like to make such a. I'm very um, I was really interested in making such embedded system projects. And this system integrates multiple hardware components such as Raspberry Pi Pico, ESP32 cam, and DHT11 temperature sensor, PIR motion sensor. And instead of bulb and fan, I have used LED and DC motor to create a connected environment that can be remotely monitored and controlled through the user-friendly Python Finger GUI. User can control home appliances like lights and fans directly from the GUI, view real-time temperature readings, and receive visual feedback from ESP32 cam in a web URL. A PER motion sensor is employed to detect the movement, automatically activating the lighting system to improve both security and energy efficiency. The inclusion of manual sensor-based control ensures flexibility and responsiveness to the environmental changes. Additionally, the system supports image capture on demand, enhancing monitoring capabilities without the need for constant video streaming, thereby conserving bandwidth and energy. And this project not only a technical topic, but also aligns with the global sustainability efforts by contributing to the following United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, that is SDGs. The first one, SDG 7, affordable and clean energy. The system promotes responsible energy consumption by allowing automated and manual control of electrical devices. And then SDG 11, sustainable cities and communities, smart home and a critical component of smart cities. This project demonstrates how technology can be used to create safer, more efficient living environments. And SDG 16, the most important one, peace, justice, and strong institutions. Security and transparency are central to peaceful communities. So the system's ability to monitor activity within the home and capture the images during Triggered events adds a layer of security that empowers users and promotes accountability. And you can play the demo, sir. So this is my project, Smart Home Object Detection and Environment Monitoring. And these are the components that we are using. And I'm using the Thorny environment for the main code for Raspberry Pi Pico and GUI. So 2 codes I have written for that. And for configuring the ESP32, I'm using Arduino Uno IDE, and it is in C++ code. The other one was in MicroPython. And we will see the hardware functionality. So this is the GUI I have made. So there are buttons to switch on, switch off the fan, motor, light, LED, and all. And then the temperature sensor is there, PAR sensor is there, and the webcam is there. Webcam means ESP32. So when I'm switching on that fan, the fan will switch on, and I can control switch off also through GUI, fan off. And then it will show the temperature while clicking on the read the temperature. So now it was then at that time it was 27 degrees Celsius, and after that clicking on capture the image, it will capture the image in a web URL. For this one, we are connecting the camera to the system through Wi-Fi. So whenever a PER sensor is detecting an motion, we can capture the image of the object, and at the same time we can control the fan and the bulb, and along with the temperature also we can read. And these are the SDGs that we can achieve through this project, SDGs 7, 12, and 16. And future empowerments, AI-based object identification via ESP32 CANME is also provided. And we can add more components into that. I have done all these things within the limitations, because here we don't have any lab, and the components availability also was very limited. And I would like to thank you, Peter, for giving wonderful sessions, video lessons, and live sessions, and Joji sir for organizing such a wonderful course, and for Anish sir for all the support, and all my friends, those who support me for sharing the components and sharing the ideas, everything. Thank you all. Thank you, Shakina ma'am, for being a guest for us. Thank you all, and thank you, Patil sir, for being with us in this evening. Thank you all.
Okay, congratulations, Anu. It's a good prototype that you have exhibited. We are getting the cheers from our studentpreneurs, the small kids, 8th standard kids. Yeah. So we have seen, ma'am, we have seen 4 of the teams. We have 9 schools, 11 ambassadors certified, 3 curricula in this batch. So we are, this will be a great motivation for others also. The first is to prototype about the solution, then move forward with the MVP and move closely to the customer, how you can be beneficial and solace to the customer, to the end users. So with that, the educators' presentations are over. Now I would quickly invite Dr. Anish Kumar. He's a research and development person, who has been supporting the system. He was formerly the head of research and development with AXA Global, one of the strongest paint companies in the world, a nanoscientist by profession. Over to you, Anish.
Yeah, thank you, sir. It's been a wonderful journey with all of you, and you remember like how we started. We started with the bronze level. We have a group of educators from various backgrounds, and also from various schools, and also from various geographical locations. So we started the journey like that, and we started working on the basic fundamental building blocks in electronic projects. That is, the microcontrollers, which can be used as kind of a building block for creating many projects. So we started the journey like that. That was the simplest microcontroller probably we can think of with some programming capabilities. So you started using them, and you started creating, small solutions based on projects. So it was kind of a project-based learning, and through that, your learning experience started. And when we look back, we can really see that some of you face a little bit of difficulty in the beginning, but later you work as a team, you collaborate, and you try to find solutions for different problems, and things were getting shaped up, and you completed the bronze level, and then a group of educators, you moved from the bronze to silver. So the silver is kind of a really advanced advanced training, wherein you started working on some of the a little bit more advanced microcontrollers, wherein the functionalities are more and programming capabilities are also more, and you started using MicroPython, and this can be used together with the sensors and also a bit of AI, like edge AI, and you learn these concepts through gaming, and I think if you look back, the journey was incredible. And finally, what we can see, towards then we were having this a super challenge, and we can see that you started developing solutions. See, that's what we really want, and that's also what you really want to inspire your students. They want to create solutions. They might have a lot of good ideas, but when you want to transfer the good idea to a solution, or if you want to find what is new in it, or what is the novelty in it, or you want to create a novel solutions, you have the right skill set right now. I mean, like creating the solutions, but how you want to move forward. If you look into this journey, right, today 4 teams they presented the the prototype, but that's just the starting. We want to move forward. How you can convert.
There is a problem in this. So
Yeah, I think we lost.
We will fix it soon. So Anish comes back. So meanwhile, Madhav is there. Can you help?
Yes, sir.
Okay, take control.
Oh, okay.
Right. Now you can pin Anish, so Anish can be visible.
Sorry, it might have been some problem with the network, but I hope for now.
Yeah, no problem. You can continue.
Okay. So
Madhav, you can reduce my image.
Sir, aren't here.
Yeah. Yeah. You can pin Anish and make him big.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Anish, continue.
Yeah, so I've been talking about that, the founder educator, a group of founder educators. So how we can proceed further? So we need kind of a system in place that can support. So that's where the next level of the trainings, you can think of. So the gold level, and there we really want to move forward by taking your ideas or your MVPs into the next level, wherein you can create more solutions which can be finally go to market. You can think of you as a like a founder for a small company, and wherein you can also start generating revenue streams. Like there are a lot of possibilities. So that's where the SteamCube can provide some systems in place or some tracks in place, wherein you can utilize those systems to promote your ideas and take it forward. So that's where we are looking forward in the coming, the gold module, or the Steam Ambassador gold level. That's where we are looking into. So it is going into that kind of a settings, and I hope some of the educators right now who have completed the prototyping stage can move forward, and others can also. I mean, I know that some of you are also working on your prototype, and definitely you can also come forward, and you can complete the journey in a more fruitful way, because you are the examples for your students. if you can create the good examples, and if you can also lead the students in the correct way to innovations and also creating solutions and converting that into end products, they will definitely benefited out of that. And as a teacher or as an educator, you will also be benefited, and also your education institution also will be recognized on that. So with that, I conclude here. Thank you all for coming to this wonderful journey and excelling in this. Thank you.
Thank you. So that's a model which remains to be explored. We are all looking forward to see you as the word that we are using is educators as founders. So as founders, you are standing in front of your students and excel. So we have seen teachers now. So the last 1 year, we have close to 88 studentpreneurs created in Kendriya Vidyalaya, Ernakulam. So in order to understand what they have done, it's good that we see some of their presentations. One of the classes that we handled with low code, no code was the computer science of 11th standard. So I take this opportunity to invite Rishik Ramanathan, who is actually the leader for that classroom, a vibrant young studentpreneur whose voice is very much recognized in the society, bringing a lot of laurels to the school. Rishik, the floor is going to be yours. Take your time and then present. So can we pin Rishik and see his face clearly?
Yeah, of course.
So can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you. Can you switch on your video as well, if possible? I think, Rishik, am I audible to you, or you have a problem with the network?
If Rishik has a problem with the network, let him correct and come back.
Yeah.
So meanwhile, we will go to the next. See, in the classroom, there were 48 students. Ideally, when we started with the tools, the digital tools, and then moved into making a solution for a pressing problem. So we have 2 teams selected into. There are 16 teams which have kept their solutions in School Innovation Marathon from that classroom. One single classroom, 48 students divided into 3 students in a team. There are 16 projects which are presented. Now we have with us a very interesting project which was taken to the second level, which is the e-pitching. Adit Girish, Rohit, and Edu Krishnan, they have developed a solution for the farmers. If you are here, you can use this opportunity to present.
Hello, sir.
So Rohit, you will be presenting, right? Or Adit Girish, who will be presenting? All right. So I will start sharing the screen.
Okay. So empowering farmers, a comprehensive e-commerce solution for agricultural challenges faced by small-scale farmers of India. So next slide. So the problem we are trying to solve is that without direct consumer connection, farmers rely on middlemen, which will reduce their profits and limits their earning. Lack of specialized tools hampers their productivity and limits their efficiency. Lack of affordable education limits the farmers' growth and technological adoptions. Limited market access restricts the farmers' sales opportunities and market reach. So how big is this problem? Small farmers make up to 86% of the total farming population of India. Or 50% of farmers are in debt, and with 70% of this debt owned by the small-scale farmers. Over 10,000 farmer suicides have been recorded in 2020, primarily due to the financial pressures. 50% of the farmers lack direct access to organized markets, facing exploitation by middlemen. Over 50% of rural India lives below the poverty line, and many rely on farming for their survival. So our solution, Farmify, is an online e-commerce application. We plan to empower the farmers by enabling direct sales and efficient farming methods. We enhance farming efficiency by introducing innovative farming techniques to maximize yield. Access to farming equipments. We provide essential tools and machineries to provide farmers to improve their farming operations. Providing education resources. We provide education resources to help farmers to adopt modern practices and strategies. Novelty in our solution. Unlike our competitors who focus on large-scale farming, Farmify, our app, specifically targets small-scale farmers for their growth and sustainability. We provide free and affordable courses teaching modern farming techniques to boost productivity and yield. We provide direct consumer connection, cutting the middleman, expanding the sales for farmers, and giving them a bigger market to explore.
So the current alternatives available are Ninja Card, AgroStars, and Big Hack. So next slide.
All right.
So
Yeah. So you want to move to the next one?
yeah, no, the limited reach in remote areas. These platforms, how we are more novel and superior. Direct market access, connecting farmers directly with buyers to sell produce. Fair pricing, ensuring farmers get fair prices free from intermediate markups. Independence from aggregated demands, open to farmers with varying order sizes, increase more scale farmers. Weather forecast and advisory services, timely advice on crop management and weather updates. Training and education, agriculture training on modern farming practices and techniques. So this is our prototype, and this is the homepage of our app. And this is about our app and the dashboard. And this is the form where farmers fill their details about the crop they grow and the agriculture inform, and all the location will be shown here. And from here they will buy products and tools. So target market are small and marginal farmers making up to 86.3% of population. Customer segment farmers 25 to 60, mostly mainly rural India, need market access. Tech consumers 18-15, urban, semi-urban prefer fresh organic farm to table produce. And agri-tech providers sell farming tools, seeds, fertilizers to rural farmers via B2B partnerships. This is our team, Rohit Rajiv, Adgish, and Education.
Okay, thank you, Adit and team. So let's go back to, yeah, Rishik, now you are available, so over to you.
Hope you can hear.
Yeah, we can hear.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry everyone for the delay. It was a small internet issue. So good evening to everyone gathered here, and then a very huge thank you to everyone who gave me this opportunity to speak over here. So today I'm not here to give a speech or a presentation or something. I'm here to tell all of you a story of fire, a story of dreams, a story of us, the class 11 computer science batch of Kendra Vidyalaya Ernakulam 2022. They say that revolutions don't always begin with a loud bang, but sometimes they begin with a silence. They begin with a spark of an idea. And this year, we, the students of class 11, we weren't just participants, we were the storm itself. We stood up to solve real world problems. And that's exactly what ATL Thinkapiona and Marathon 2024 to 25 was all about. For all of those, for everyone who are hearing this for the first time, ATL Thinkapiona and Marathon is basically a flagship innovation challenge which is launched by the Indian government and the Atal Innovation Mission. It's a nationwide hunt, not for toppers, but for innovators, for young minds who just don't ask questions, but try to answer them with real solutions. 50 students, 17 projects, 17 sets of wild, crazy, unstoppable minds, 17 solutions to real world problems. Not from some huge tech lab in Silicon Valley, but from a small classroom in Ernakulam. And let me tell you something, what we built wasn't just models, we built purpose, we built solutions, we built the future. And this journey, it wasn't just a competition. It was a moment for all of us. It was a mindset shift for all of us. It was a moment in time that made us believe that yes, we all can. Now, I'm proud to say that out of the 17, two teams reached level 2, which was the pitching round. But in truth, I would like to say all 17 teams pitched. We pitched to the world a new way of thinking. Because all that what matters more than winning is that we stood up and we dared to dream. And we didn't just dream, we executed. We executed our plans. Firstly and foremost, none of this would have been possible without the guiding stars of our journey. First of all, Sunil sir, our principal sir, Suresh sir, our ATL in charge and our class teacher of class 11th, and Ani sir, the Zoho representative and our mentor, and above all, Joji sir. Sir, you didn't just mentor us, you activated something inside all of us. You didn't just guide a session. You came and gave us a weapon. You came and gave us a game changer, and that weapon was exactly SteamCube. Let me pause here because this name deserves more than just a mention. It deserves to be etched in our hearts. SteamCube. It wasn't just a platform for all of us. It was a universe. It was where ideas turn into diagrams. I still remember those days when I had those ideas in my mind and I didn't know what I should do next. And then came SteamCube, which helped me to bring to life the ideas which I had. Where scattered thoughts became systems, where confusions became clarity, and more importantly, where dreamers like us became doers. With SteamCube, our classroom became a command center actually. We could design, we could plan, we could manage, we could execute all in just one space. Deadlines sorted. Task division perfect. Teamwork supercharged. Sir, thank you for introducing to us this powerhouse. It changed our game and it was an entire game changer. And I truly believe if there's one tool that every innovator in this world should have, it should be SteamCube. Because innovation without organization is just chaos. And SteamCube brought to our mind just creative madness. And behind every prototype, every pivot, every pitch, SteamCube stood like a silent co-founder behind all 50 of us. Because when you dare to iterate, SteamCube doesn't just guide you; it takes your ideas to the market. From one classroom emerged around 50 studentpreneurs, innovators, builders, and dreamers, preparing not just for exams but for institutions that shape the world. IITs, NITs, and global universities which are ranked among the NIR of THE and the QS. And as we build our future, SteamCube is more than just a tool. It's a launch pad where we iterate. Because we are ready, because when we are ready, it takes us to the market. Because ideas need more than just passion. And then another game changer, Zoho Creator, a tool that made our imagination and took our imagination and converted it into real live working applications. No code, no problem. Because Zoho Creator said, if you have a brain, you can build it. From apps to dashboards to databases with logic, we build it all as studentpreneurs. We weren't just students anymore. We were developers, we were builders, we were creators of change in the world. And together, SteamCube and Zoho Creator formed our innovation toolkit. Now, I want to say something to all of you from the bottom of my heart, to every student and teacher sitting here. You're not too young, you are not too small, and you are not just a student, you're a teacher. You're a creator, you're a problem solver, and you're a change maker. And this competition for the students, this competition, ATL Thinkapiona and Marathon, it wasn't just a chapter in our life. It was the moment we stopped following and started leading in our lives. Because we became the generation that builds, not just for marks, not just for prize, but because the world needs solutions. And we are ready. Let the world hear this loud and clear from a school in Ernakulam. There was a team of teenagers who said, we don't wait for change, we create it. And we will keep changing, we will keep creating, we will keep innovating, and then we'll keep solving solutions which require change in the world. Because we are not the future anymore, we are the present, and the present has arrived. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you again to everybody who gave me this chance. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. The energy level was very high, Rishik, but the problem is your the airports were not working exactly the way that it wanted to work. So no problem. We understand the spirit. I think we'll move quickly to the next person. We have Madhav here, Madhav Nair, who is in 10th standard, KB Ernakulam, another studentpreneur. We will see another model from him. We are giving this opportunity to the students for all of us to realize, what is their exact journey in building up the competencies. Over to you, Madhav.
So can you hear me?
Yes.
So shall I present?
Sure.
I didn't get the right to present.
Peter, can you give him the rights?
Madhav Nair.
See. It should work now.
Yes, sir. So can you see?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, sir. So good evening, everyone. Today I'm Madhav Nair, and today I'm going to show my studentpreneur journey. So from 2020, I've started creating a lot of projects and started learning many new technologies. So here are some key projects which I have developed during that time. So in 2021, I have developed an application called POKMED, which is for organizing personal medical records. It's an all-in-one personal health organizer, and I have created it using Flutter and Dart. Also, I have published this app in Google Play Store and has about 1,000 plus customers. Next, I created PostTrack, which is used for early detection of malnutrition in children. It uses IoT and computer vision to detect multiple parameters like height, weight, and then combines them to show the status of the children, if she or he is malnutritioned or not. Next, I have created AirSniff, which is for pollution monitoring in India. We use satellite data, real-time satellite data, and using Google Earth Engine, we compile a map into which the data is shown, and it gives a warning of what the environment around them is. Next is SignSense. It is an application for sign language to text translation. It provides a communication between a deaf person and then a normal person who speaks. And after that, it can have many options like translation or automatic text generation. It uses OpenCV and Python. And we have created a model of our own, which is used for the sign language recognition. The next project I have done is Slide Shield. It is a combination of hardware and software. The hardware consists of a control unit and a sensor node, and it is used for early landslide warning as an early landslide warning system. The communication is done through LoRaN, which is a radio-based network, and the warnings are given to the remote people by FM radio. So also we have a web app which is used for monitoring data, and any person can see the data through the web app. So it is all done using ESP8266, LoRa communication, React, and Firebase. So these are some projects which I have developed, and from 2020 I have started developing in blocks coding. and then I gradually went into script coding, and finally now I'm coming into artificial intelligence and cloud computing using Azure, Google Cloud, etc. So here is a matrix which shows all the most of the skills I have acquired and how much I have acquired. So I have also floated a company called Ruthenium Alpha, where I have published 8 mobile apps, and that has a global user base of nearly 15,000 customers.
Good.
So there are some.
So can you come to the sign product? I mean, I think I missed that product.
So which one? Science.
Science. Yeah. This is the final project, the last 10th standard, which he submitted for the School Innovation Marathon. This is for the people who are not able to hear, the deaf and dumb product. So here is a good example of how Shakila ma'am, this is something I'm throwing it in front of you. Systematically, if you start mapping the competency of a student from an early class, from the middle school, that is why you designed NEP 678, the middle school. This is the right time when the basics and the things should be found. We have students like Madhav who have gone very far ahead and started learning of their own and trying to come out with solutions. The POCMID and these are products which are used by the customers. So here you find a founder sitting in the classroom. He has about 1,000 customers using POCMID, and he is sitting in a classroom. Okay. So the teachers who are listening to me, please understand, this is the challenge that I am keeping in. We are keeping in front of you. You be a founder, and then you be an educator. The things are going to change. Nobody can stop you. I'm not going to talk about the revenue, but more than that, the name, the brand, the fame that is going to come in, and the type of solutions which can be a solace to the community. This is something that we need to really look upon. Madhav, you can continue. You had some other small products. It is like a hobby for students like Madhav. One more thing that I should tell you is he has completed 10th standard without going for any tuition. You can start thinking about how the students' literacy rates can go up, like in terms of reading literacy, how you read the articles, consume them. That is the way Peter has designed this course. The students or the teachers in the course, they will listen to the videos, they will start understanding the code, they will start understanding the connections, and then start doing the hands-on and the challenges. So that increases the literacy in terms of the scientific literacy, mathematical literacy, and the ICT literacy, which is very interesting for us. And this is something which you take it as a policy to move it into the students. We can, as a country, target on the PISA, where we are very, very behind. So this is one example. That is why, see, in 1 year, we could create a huge network, which includes the teachers in different qualifications to teach the students, and then students themselves becoming studentpreneurs, and wonderfully, the parents supporting them. And we have wonderful principals, head of institutions who are supporting this type of things. So this is the total culmination of it. So anything more you want to speak, Madhav?
So I have just included some of my key projects. So there are some other projects. So this slide shows all those projects which I have developed. I have done many software projects and some research projects like water contamination research in 2020. So like that, there are some other projects which I have not included. Yes, sir, that's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Congratulations.
Thank
you have to find your own method to reach out to the top universities where your professors, assistant professors should be able to fulfill your dreams and to enter into the future workplace.
Yes, sir. Thank
you. So thank you very much. Now let me move to the next. From 8th standard, we have Harish Shankar. Is he here?
Yes, sir.
All these, when I talk about 11th standard and the 10th standard, Madhav and Jis. The person behind is our none other than Suresh Kumar sir. He is the HOD of physics. I think he is also on the call, and he is our bronze ambassador, STEAM ambassador, who have taken a lot of initiative to teach the low code, no code, the software and the platform to them. And now, when you come to the 8th standard, the ambassador is Jayalashmi madam, and here we have 33 students selected, and Hari Shankar is one. So let us hear you, Hari. For all of you to understand, they have just completed half of the course. That means only the microcontroller, the Arduino, the basic one. The second part is the silver level, which the teachers are now learned. They are waiting to learn in the 9th standard. But in 1 year, we can try both the courses, the 8th standards.
So, am I audible?
Yes.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Respected Peter sir, Shakila ma'am, and all teachers and trainers present on this auspicious event. My name is Harishankar, and I am a student of PMC Kendriya Vidyalaya Ernakulam. Today, I feel truly honored to speak before you about a learning journey that has been both fun and inspiring. The microcontroller course conducted by SteamCube at Educomundo under the PMC scheme introduced in our school. It was all made possible because of our respected principal, Mr. Sunil Kumar VS, who brought this wonderful course to our school and supported us throughout this journey. We had the privilege to learn from Miss Jayalakshmi, who was our trainer and guiding teacher throughout the course. She helped us directly at school, answering our doubts, encouraging us during the hands-on sessions, and ensuring we understood every concept clearly. Her constant support truly made a big difference in our learning experience. Mr. Peter Shramas, Mr. Anish Kumar, and Mr. Joji Jacob also supported us greatly behind the scenes. They worked hard to create this course content and were always available whenever we needed help or had doubts. Their efforts made this course smooth, effective, and successful. This course gave us a golden opportunity to explore the exciting and ever-growing world of microcontrollers, the tiny but powerful brains behind many modern technologies. From robotics to smartphones, to automations and embedded systems, microcontrollers are everywhere. Learning how to work with them gave me a whole new understanding of how the world around us operates, especially in this fast-moving 21st century. What makes this course so special that it was especially designed for beginners? Even students like me, who had no previous experience on electronics or coding, could understand everything step by step. The lessons were clear, well structured, and filled with practical examples that kept us engaged throughout. The course also aligns with Sustainable Development Goals or SDGs. By learning to work with microcontrollers, we are becoming a part of a bigger movement toward creating innovative solutions that help real solve problems. As future engineers, we are not only taught just how to create technologies, but also how to make a positive impact on society and the environment. Through this course, I have gained critical technical skills like coding, circuit building, and problem solving. More importantly, I have learned how to think creatively and innovatively. These are essential qualities for anyone who wants to pursue a career in technology. The course has ignited a passion for innovation in me. Now I feel confident about applying these skills to build things that could change the world around me. The course was divided into 20 lessons, each covering different topics and components. We had video tutorials for every lesson, followed by knowledge-based questions that helped us reflect on what we have learned. After that, we perform hands-on activities using the Arduino microcontroller, breadboard, sensors, LEDs, and displays. We applied what we learned in school labs. It's fascinating to see how hardware and software work together in harmony. Looking ahead, the next exciting step in our learning journey is the MicroPython course, which involves using the Raspberry Pi Pico. This course will further enhance our skills in coding and hardware integration, giving us the ability to create more sophisticated projects. Learning how to work with these tools will open even more possibilities for us to build innovative devices and systems. In addition to this, we are also going to explore the potential of Edge AI with ESP32. The new technologies bring artificial intelligence closer to the device we use every day, making them smarter and more capable of performing tasks independently. Understanding how to implement this technology will be crucial for solving complex problems using real-time data and intelligent systems. Finally, this course also have emphasized the importance of teamwork and collaborations. working together, solving real life solutions, and sharing ideas that has been a key part of our learning process. We realize that innovation doesn't happen alone. It takes a team of passionate individuals to turn the ideas into tangible solutions. In conclusion, I would like to express my sincere thanks to SteamCube, Educomundo, and the PMC scheme for introducing such a meaningful and a future-ready course in our school. I also thank all our trainers and teachers who guided me, encouraged at every step. And most importantly, a heartfelt thanks to Miss Jayalakshmi, who stood by us start to finish as both a teacher and a mentor. Her dedication, patience, and support made this course a success for us. I would also like to extend my gratitude to our respected principal, sir, Mr. Sunil Kumar VS, who not only brought this course to school but also supported us in every step of the way. Without his leadership, this opportunity would not have been possible. This course has not only taught me how microcontrollers work, it has taught me how to think like an innovator, like an entrepreneur, a builder, and a problem solver. Thank you once again for this wonderful opportunity.
Thank you, and wishing you all the best for the next course. Hari and team, we have wonderful 33 students. Hari is only one. We have many others wanted to present, but we are restricted because of the time. Now it is the opportunity to invite our beloved principal of KV, Ernakulam, Sunil Kumar sir, for his words. So with that, we will go to the chief guest for her final certification ceremony and also her words. Sunil Kumar sir, can you hear us? Kumar sir is here. Meanwhile, if there are Jagdish sir is here, so if you have anything to speak, you can speak so that we will hand it over to the chief guest. Both. We are seeing them, but not on. So let's quickly move to the ceremony, the final ceremony, the certification. So we have 11 educators who have completed the course today, 11 of them, and this is the time for your certificate. This is very important for us, a vital moment, a very important moment, a golden moment to say, because all the teachers who have joined in the course have completed successfully and they are getting certified. So they in bronze, actually, we had 20 teachers in the batch, 11 got certified. At that time, the ratio was very small. We used to speak about it, but the difference is when you come to the silver type of a course, you become more serious and you are really getting the certificate. With ma'am, it's a virtual platform, so otherwise, on the stage, ma'am would have given you the certificates in person. But as I call you, the certificates will be shown onto your mail. Instead of showing it here, we'll show one model here. The first candidate is Anu Jose. The first one, we will show it here, and then we'll make sure that all the certificates are moving into your emails. So please bear with us. We are doing it manually this time. We have some difference in the certificate also. Right. Can you show the, Anish, can you show the certificate?
Yes. Just I will share my screen.
We are going by the alphabetical order, so Anu Jose is the first. So this is your certificate. They just different from the bronze one. You have the silver badge. If everything goes correctly in future, we may be able to give you a badge, a metal badge. That is what we think about. So you can really wear that. But this time you have to bear with us. This is the certificate. The engagement hours, 50 hours. If you are showing this for any CPD program, that will be useful. That's why we are showing the engagement hours also here. The QR code is for validation, right? So you are qualified and you are ready to do the StudentPreneur program in your school. Create more of Madhavs, and so we are permitting you to use STEM class. In when you come for the gold, we'll be giving you more surprises. The thing is, we are here to support any teacher who really wants to make an innovation ecosystem in the school. Right. So this is the certificate. So, ma'am, with your permission, we are sending it to the.
Yes,
to the
I think
candidate.
officially I could say that you could certify these 11 STEAM ambassadors for the silver level, and proud moment for them in their journey to have reached this stage, and a very proud moment for me also as a policymaker and an educator to see this journey of not only the teachers who've been innovators, but also the students. Let that event happen, and I think I'll speak a few words. Would you like to take a time to sort of put this all into their mailbox, and then I could speak a few words?
Yeah. So that is the first. Second is Justil John. We are sending it. Justil John, can you pin Justil John so ma'am can see? It's like going up the stage and receiving the certificate in person. So you can pin him so that ma'am can see him. Yeah. Anish, can you pin him?
Yeah, can you? Oh, sorry.
Justil John.
Can you? Yes, I did it. Can you see that?
No.
Okay, I'll share my screen as well. Okay.
Yeah, actually, for all of you to understand, in 2020, during the time of COVID, Justil did the program StudentPreneur in his school, and the SCRT has been selected this school, and Justil sir is one of the top influencer in Kerala state. So a big round of applause for him. He has been creating a lot of studentpreneurs. A lot of students have gone to many competitions, Inspire Manak and the marathons now.
Congratulations, Justin. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Next is Jayalakshmi. Yes, she is the one teacher who has conducted a batch of students. So she is a silver ambassador and also a teacher who has conducted the class. So you have listened to Harishankar now. So this is the teacher. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Ms. Jayalakshmi, and proud moment for you to see all your students, a number of them, who really presented their thoughts very articulately. And I could see the passion with which they spoke. Congrats.
Of course, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Her principal is also here, but I don't know why he is not able to speak. Okay. Next is Ladai Ramakrishnan from KV Ramanathan. Can you pin? If you hide behind the camera, Anish will not be able to hide.
She was very much there. I think Anish was taking some time to pin her. So congratulations, Lata.
Thank you so much.
Proud moment for you and for all
Thank
of
you,
us.
definitely. Thank you so much.
Next is Pavitra Rajendran from Indian School, Cambridge International School, Vadikali. Yes, she is standing up so that you can see.
Sir, I'm in Punam ma'am's login. There's some issue with my
All
network.
right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Congrats, dear. Congrats. Congrats. I think the
Thank
two
you.
of you from
Thank you.
Oman took up a very relevant, topic for really finding out solutions for real problems about scarcity in rainfall and so on in that part of the region. So commendable. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And Poonam Kumari, she's there. You can pin the
Yeah,
scene.
Poonam is
Yes,
also there.
yeah.
Okay. One second.
We are together
Yeah.
only, actually,
Yeah,
sir.
both of you
Yeah.
all together. Yeah. Congrats to both of you once again.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Next, we have Ramya Menon from Bhavan's Adarsh Vidyalaya, Kakinada. Ramya, can you be on this on the video?
Yeah.
Yes.
Congratulations, Ramya. We are happy to see you are a part of the trio that was presenting a prototype here, and very inspiring. Continue with the good work.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Next is Sabida A.T.
Sir.
Yes.
Yeah. Good evening, Sabita, and it was a proud moment
She
to
is-
see your presentation too. Congratulations and continue the journey to the higher levels.
Wow. Thank you.
She's from Vidyodaya, Devake. Next is Sangeeta Krishnan. Sangeeta is an instructor for Rajagiri Public School. Sangeeta,
Yes,
you are
sir.
here?
I'm here. I'm present, sir.
So,
Yes.
Sangeeta, yes.
Congratulations, Sangeeta. Joji, you need not be worried. All those who are getting the certificate will 100% be here. So you need not have any doubts about this is a very proud moment that they cherish. And
Yeah.
so congrats, Sangeeta, and wish you all the very best.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Next, we have Sri Devi. She is from Cochin Refinery School. Sri Devi.
So, Sridevi, I don't think your prototype was there because I suppose for shortage of time, we had only a few presenting, but I'm sure you've done a lot of learning and wish you all the very best in your continuing journey too.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, she did both the courses actually. She did bronze and silver in 6 months. Other teachers did it in 1 year. She did it in 6 months. So it is actually a great challenge for her.
Great.
Completed.
Great. Commendable.
Yoko Nadiran is coordinator for Rajagiri. He's here. Yoko.
Yeah. Good evening, Yoko, and congratulations to you too.
Thank you, ma'am.
And yeah, I'm sure you will continue your journey and put in more time as needed for the more challenges that go ahead.
Okay.
All the very best.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yoko and Sangeeta, actually, they have a lot of students who have performed well in School Innovation Marathon, all the competitions. They are one of the top performing schools, CBSE schools in Kochi, in Ernakulam. And we were expecting the head of School Innovation Council, but Vijay ma'am is not here. We were expecting her also to attend. So Suresh sir, if you can hear me, or Jagadish sir, if you can hear me, you have all listened and seen what our educators, studentpreneurs, the community is doing. So if you have anything to speak, you can speak. We will hand it over to ma'am for the final comments. I think sometimes I see them, but when I call them for speaking, I don't know what has happened. Right. So with that, ma'am, we will hand it over to you for your comments, suggestions, advices.
Okay. So good evening to one and all, and it's been a proud moment to be listening to all of you in the last 1 hour or 1.5 hours or so. Thank you to SteamCube team, that is Peter and Joji and Anish, for having invited me to really see, in a certain sense, what we wrote in the National Education Policy to make our educators, both the teachers and the learners, to become future ready. Now, that's really where the national policy was talking about, in terms of all the skills that students need to have in terms of scientific temper, critical thinking, collaboration, analytical skills, problem solving, and yet having a humanistic approach. So the solutions are the prototypes that I saw, with intersections to the sustainable development goals, looking at climate change, looking at small farmers and their the possibilities of enhancing their profitability, looking at actual real issues in terms of road safety. These were all, in a certain sense, reflective of the fact that we all have it in us. And it's only that it requires a little bit of more focus. And I think SteamCube provided that kind of a platform. And in particular, from the testimonials that I could hear of Peter's, I could understand that he's been someone who has been sort of actually taking them through the journey in a manner that was very, let us say, fruitful, and sort of enabling them to sort of feel that they are capable of doing it. In terms of even the students who showcased what they did, they not only one could see the passion with which they have done it, the innovation with which they came out with those prototypes, and the articulation that they had in support of it. So they were not like what we typically think of as an engineer whose articulation skills are quite bad. I'm very, very frank about it, because most of our engineering graduates are not able to articulate what they are actually doing. Whereas I could see that all the students who came here, a few of them, whether it was Madhav or Hari or others whose names I may have forgotten, but all of you all really sort of reflected that kind of a passion, reflected clarity of thought, reflected a certain sense of, I would say, the feeling that yes, we could do it and we will do it. And that makes a lot of difference, because then you have a ripple effect in your own classrooms where others would also feel inspired. Let us understand, the power of an educator is not converting a 90% holder into a 95% holder. The power of education is converting a 35% holder to become a 60% performer. That is where the power of education is. And that is what we need to strive as educators. Now, having seen the prototypes, it's possible that, they were not showcased here, but there was something, of course, that Madhav had shown for converting into text for those who are differently abled in terms of being deaf and dumb. I think more such innovations need to come in, because SDGs is all about creating, enabling society where everyone flourishes. And in a society like ours, there are a number of students coming in with multiple learning disabilities, and we need to have solutions for them which are very cost effective also. So that was also one more takeaway that I had, that many of you are very conscious about the fact that it has got to be cost effective in terms of optimization. So from ideation to the conceptualization of a product in terms of a prototype, then in terms of actually productization of it, and then the marketization of it, which I think is what the goal level is aiming at, would be a complete journey that you would have in terms of being real innovators and finding out solutions for making life more comfortable, sustainable, and I would underline the word being very compassionate and humanistic. We are seeing a decline in certain values within the society and a rising number of events, not just that is caused by nature, but by the human beings, which is, let us say, destroying peace in a certain sense, adding on to stress and so on. And I think, therefore, we need to have a very holistic view in terms of looking at knowledge, capabilities, skills, and values in one integrated whole. And I think STEAM
must be able to sort of look at the intersections between science, technology, but also in terms of the social sciences, which will bring in a much more comprehensive, and what Peters was saying, a very interdisciplinary approach in where we think in terms of becoming innovators in a very holistic manner. So cutting edge requires us going forward to find out more and more problems that are being faced by the society, and these are not being solved by someone else. This is to be solved by us. And I think today's sort of the experience that I had as an educator, I have a kind of a hope that I think the national education policy sort of reached out through platforms and learning manage, or I would call it, there is some other word, it's not LMS. I think Joji was saying some other word that he was referring to, performance management system, if I got it right. So that, teachers from the CBSE, from the ICSE, and I'm extremely happy to see from the state level also the SCRT coming into the picture, and that students from across the schools are using these kind of sort of platforms to give shape to more innovations, and also to optimize finding out solutions that can improve the quality of life of all people around us, and save our own society, save our own planet through the SDGs, and also in terms of developing competitiveness. So I'll just speak a line on competitiveness. Competition is not a bad word, and competitiveness is a spirit we should cultivate. And I want each one of you to shed this belief that competition is a bad word. Competition is not a bad word, because that is where you raise the bar and you reach greater levels of excellence. So let us all try to be inspired, keep aspiring for higher levels, always nurture the spirit of competition. And I'm extremely proud of SteamCube team, of Joji, Peters, and Anish for giving an opportunity for educators, teachers, educational institutions, and our future generation, our young students, to be able to sort of make a new change and actually show that this is possible. Yes, in terms of future solutions, the question is how do we scale it up? And I think that requires a different platform. Let me congratulate all the silver level STEAM ambassadors. Let me wish you all the very best in your future journey towards gold. Let me also congratulate all the student entrepreneurs who presented and who did not present, but who are a part of that entire journey to have greater success as you go along. And let not failures dampen you. Failures are always a kind of an inspiration for us to find out new ways to overcome them and to find better ways of doing things. So I thank everyone for having enlightened me today, because I'm not a techno person, I'm more of an educator. And I got really enlightened by many of your presentations. And we wrote it very clearly in the policy that we start from the middle stage, coding and other subjects, but it should not create a very, I don't want human intelligence to become, let us say, a slave of artificial intelligence or machine intelligence. I want human intelligence to be the winner at the end of it. And I think today's journey showed me that human intelligence will still remain supreme, and it is not going to be sort of a prey to only artificial intelligence or machine intelligence, but that we would be the masters of AI and MI and so on. And so I think I'll wish you all the very best, and thank you very much once again for this opportunity.
Thank you, ma'am. It was a very encouraging words from your side. I'm very delighted to hear that you're very happy to see what you've written in the policy is getting rolled out in the country. And as a small team here in the South, we are able to contribute to what you have had in your vision or in your dreams long time back for the country. And we are so happy that you are here. We missed something in between, so we take this opportunity to do that ceremony. We have 2 bronze ambassadors, certificates to be given. They are already One is a silver, one is a bronze ambassador. They are waiting. So let us pin Sridevi again. She her bronze certificate we have not issued. We are waiting for a ceremony to do that. So now she is going to get both the certificates together. Sridevi.
In refineries, right?
Yeah, she's from Cochin, Romania.
Yeah. Congratulations once again.
She is from Cochin. And
happy to note that your students made it very well into the students' innovation challenges also.
Yeah. Next is Ramya of KV Ramanathapuram. Can you pin her?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. She has a problem. She is not able to hear properly. Her hearing is getting reduced. So when she came to us, she was also telling us, I would be able to do this course, but she fortunately is sitting in front of you as a bronze ambassador. Congratulations, Ramya.
Congratulations. Yeah.
She is a good example to show all of you that all these are challenges, but a person with passion can never be stopped. So that's it. And now the final one that is we are taking from the silver batch, the 11 learners that we had for last 3 months. STEM class is a platform where the courses are given there. We had one session for 90 minutes every week on Wednesdays, and that is concluded after 12 sessions. We gave 2 sessions for making their presentations on a social problem. There is one teacher who have learned very systematically, not keeping aside or making it as a burden to learn it together. And that we call it as top learner. The top learner for this batch is Anu Jose.
Okay, congratulations. Congratulations, Anu. So it must be a more proud moment that you are the top learner also, and a proud moment for you and for your institution and for the students to whom you would now be as a person, as a trainer to develop more student entrepreneurs. Wish you all the very best.
Thank you, ma'am.
Congratulations.
You so
Yeah. Before Anu leaves, we would like to hear from her on behalf of all the 11 educators. Anu, it's your turn to speak now.
Good evening, all. Good evening, ma'am. So it was a wonderful journey to start with bronze level. Actually, it started with an email that we got from our principal, sir, and he asked us to join with that. And when we joined for the bronze level, 4 other teachers were also there from our school, and we have completed the bronze level together. And at that time, Jennifer ma'am was also there, who was the AVP in science. And now when came to the silver level, only I was there. And then it was a wonderful journey, and all those things that we have studied, it was very new things like Tony environment, MicroPython, and then we have used bronze level Arduino IDE in bronze level, and how to use that for handling a camera, and all those things that we have handled here was new one for me. Actually, I'm from an embedded system background, so I have done my projects and everything, some robots and all. But coming to this AI side, now it's AI is emerging. So how to handle the AI projects with the embedded system, that I have learned from here only, using edge impulse and all. How to make models, machine learning models and all, I have learned from here only. And then I thank Joji sir for coordinating such a wonderful course, and Mr. Peter from Educo Mundo. He was giving wonderful sections, wonderful live and recorded sections for us. And it was sometimes I felt very difficult because along with my family, along with my teaching, I have to cope up with all these things. But even then, I was very much interested in getting outputs, and I was feeling very proud to get that outputs while connecting the hardwares and everything. So and along with that, Anil sir help us for all this technical side. And when I was for the last project, not the last project, to complete some of my projects in the silver level, I asked Pavitra ma'am and Poonam ma'am to share their components. And here in Oman, lack of components. I don't know where it is available. In India, everywhere it is available. Even then, Amazon and all, we can order for that. And here, components were lacking. And then, even then, we have done, along with my colleagues, that Pavitra ma'am and Poonam ma'am, we have done this silver level. And I'm very thankful to all of you for helping me, for my doubts, and for clearing my doubts. And here, and all are here. And Shakina ma'am, to be our guest, I'm very thankful to you. And that's all about our silver level journey of this one. And I'm waiting for the next level, gold level. Anyway, I'm for sure I'll join for that.
Okay, thank you, Anu. We are very happy to have you as a ambassador, a silver ambassador, a model, a role model for others. That is, something that we look into. Now, the stage is open. If anybody wants to speak, from the heads of institutions, I think Poonam and Pavitra, your vice principal is here. I'm not sure. Somebody joined in between.
Yes, I think ma'am is there. She sent us a picture actually, I guess.
Yeah, but
we are not able to see.
Jagdish sir here.
Yes,
Jagdish Patel is the HOD of ICT. Can you speak now? You were listening from the very start.
Yeah. Very good evening to all of you. It is my pleasure to see the participants and especially the students who are expressing their ideas to solve and make the people around to flourish in their life and getting the solution for SDGs. It's wonderful to know. And I'm very proud that Anu ma'am is my member of the department. So congratulations, ma'am. Anyhow, we are coming up with new kits to solve on SDGs problems, and shortly by next week we'll get all those kits. As ma'am said, yes, we are short of getting these kits in Oman. The components are lacking here, but somehow we arranged to get these kits to come to Muscat, and I am sure with the help of her, and there is a special trainer we organized from India, and we'll definitely give this solution to our students. And maybe shortly, if you meet again, I'll definitely give the good news how many of our students are doing this job successfully. Thanks to all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes. So, is there any other to speak, or we will have to close?
I would just like to say
we are almost 2 hours.
I would just like to say congratulations to all of you, because this is the way education is going to move forward, especially the science and the math subjects. So I'm very happy to inform you that we have this year onwards, this academic year onwards, Poonam, Pavitra, and a host of other STEM subject teachers will be implementing STEAM education in the timetable itself. We have incorporated. So every learner starting from pre-K to A levels studies STEAM. So this will give our learners a hands-on experience as well. So congratulations to all the learners, to Ms. Anu Jose, who's our colleague at Wadi Kabir, to Mr. Jagdish Patil, and of course to the bright stars in ISWK Cambridge, Ms. Poonam and Ms. Pavitra. Very well done, all of you. And congratulations to all of the participants as well.
It's wonderful to hear your heads coming and congratulating you, ambassadors. That has also happened, and that has also happened on this platform. So thank you very much, all of you. I take this opportunity to thank our chief guest, Shakila ma'am, for coming over, taking the time to learn about what we are doing and then speaking to us. We are so grateful to you and thankful to you for your time. And also the vice principal, Soumya ma'am, who have joined with us now from Indian School International, Wadi Kabir. Also Jagdish sir, who joined with us. Also, we had the other principals. I don't know what happened in between. We had principal from KV Ernakulam who was supposed to speak today. So all the educators who have received these certificates, all the bronze ambassadors who joined, all the studentpreneurs, you are really the motivating factor behind, and we look forward in the next 3 to 6 months, this network would be growing much larger. And we, as Jagdish sir said, we'll have studentpreneurs from different schools coming and presenting, where they'll be speaking about you. You are the ambassadors that created it. So that's the way the network has to grow. So from our side, thank you, Anish and Peter, for supporting this program. Thank you, each one of you who have joined, especially the small students, 8th standard students. 2 hours together, you were there with us. And so let us conclude by saying good night, and let us not stop here. The journey starts. Thank you very much.
Thank you and good night to all of you. And
Thank you, sir.
it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Good job.
Bye.